I shall not be moved. Verse 7, by your favor, O Lord, sa imo lang gali nga bugay, Ginoo, nagatindog ako. You made my mountain stand strong. But then when David understood those things, he was seeing the hand of God, nga gapanago ang Ginoo. This is a covenantal term again. God hiding His face, is hiding His favor away from David. And when David has understood that, nga damo-damo na maliwat enemy nga nagakagto sa iya, he was seeing now the hidden face of God. You hid your face, I was dismayed. You get it? Now, beloved, please do note that if there are enemies and tribulations in your life, don't be so self-righteous to react to them right away. Why? Because as we have learned here in the book of Psalms, oftentimes your enemies, your hardships, your tribulations are God's ways to wake you up from your self-righteousness. Get your point? Oftentimes, the very trials that we have in life are God's ways to wake us up because we have said, I shall not be moved. Now, God will move us. Let us not misinterpret the providence of God. Whenever there are enemies, the first question you need to ask, even before reacting to them wildly, anong ginahimo ta? As if ako lang kita nyo, how? Nga do ako na niya tanan sa lahaw, grabe naging kamuya sa akon, ako na lang nakita nyo, and ano naging kalain? That is our reaction. And that is a misinterpretation of the providence of God. Hibi-hibi, akig-akig, post-post sa Facebook, please don't do that. Before even doing that, ask yourself, Lord, anong kinanglan ko baguhon? Anong ara sa akon? Lord, who am I nga ginatagaan mo ko pansin? Lord, ano ning aray sa kunya gusto ni mo baguhon? Why? Because the very first thing we need to understand is to fall down on our knees and humble ourselves down before the Lord. And this is one reason why oftentimes we are unhappy. Why? Because the first thing we need to do if you want to be clothed in happiness is to be naked in humility before God. In our self-justification, we fail to be humble, thus we fail to be happy. We need to go to God in humility and ask ourselves, nga amuni, Lord, anong gusto mo baguhon sa akon? You then go to God and see these things in the light of providence. What did David see? He saw, verse 7, that it was God's favor alone that prospered him. God made David's mountain, his fortress, his defense stand strong. It was God who did it all. And David thought to himself that nothing can attack him. It can be false assurance coming from an arrogant heart. David had to be humbled. Beloved, if there is one sure thing that our trials and enemies give us, it is a proper look. Listen to this. It is a proper look upon ourselves. It is a dependence on God and a humility that grows deep within our hearts. Kabalo ka mo? Kung may tawag ka kontra sa inyo, it is a good way to really look at yourself. Si hala ba, si Chakto, mantugali, Lord, ang hinihimahambal nila. Hindi nga, depensa ka doon sa kaugalingon mo as if wala ka nagyasala. Beloved, maybe we are not happy because we are not humble. And sometimes we need the good beating from God. Sa sakit ka pa maagi para maging malipayon kita. Sometimes God's way of leading us to everlasting satisfaction is through momentary setbacks. Through pain and sickness, through His enemies, God is allowing all these things. And David understood happiness because he learned humility. Here David experienced God's hiddenness. God's hiddenness is God hiding His face. This is a covenantal language. Now, this is not literal in a sense nga may face ang Ginoo, kagapanago ang Ginoo. No, God is spirit. God does not have a face in that sense. But in a way, this is a covenantal way of saying that God does not want to look at you in favor. And in fact, God hides His face from you. And what did David say? Lord, when you hid your face, I was dismayed. Ano gina namin di? Lord, when you hid your face from me, that was when sorrow actually came. Beloved, God's way up is always down. Humility is God's highest virtue for His people. Listen to this. He is not merely building a holy nation, He is creating a humble people.